Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 73 of Europa Universalis IV as Ming. We're just gearing up to try and go to war with Murgles, see what we can take from them. We just need to wait for the truce to expire. Hopefully we can jump on them before they ally up again with the Ottomans. Now I have said in the last couple of videos, I don't know how much longer this series is going to go on for. The patch for Third Rome is imminent. I did actually get a sort of a pre-release press copy that I didn't even install because I didn't want to install the patch. I didn't know if it would break the save, and I wanted to carry on with this game. The chances are that whatever day you're watching this on, that Third Rome is already out for you guys. I'm recording this on Monday, the 12th of June, so I think it officially comes out tomorrow on the Tuesday. So what will probably happen? I've got a feeling it's going to break the game. There isn't really much more that we can do. I mean, we've taken such a huge amount of land. There's less than 40 years left in-game time. So there's not really going to be a huge amount that we can take. So if it does end up breaking the save game and this series just sort of ends abruptly, then fine. So be it. I'll start a new game. I'm not terribly thrilled with the features that I've seen in Third Rome. I have to be honest, even for an EU4 DLC, the features seem quite lackluster. I've never actually played a game as Novgorod or Muscovy or anything like that, so we might try one of those, maybe play as Novgorod and try and form Russia or something. Or maybe, you know me, just go for Muscovy because it might be a little bit easier. But I'll look into that, because obviously EU4 is my most viewed series. It is why most of you guys are here. Most of my audience is here for EU4 more than anything else at the moment. So I really don't want to take a huge break from EU4 as it is very, very popular with you. So I'll just roll straight. If this series ends, I'll just roll straight into a next series. And I did say in the last video that I was also considering playing Hearts of Iron 4. I'm terrible at that game. I haven't played it much. Well, I haven't played it at all since the last Let's Play I did of it. And that's just because I'm terrible at it. I'm absolutely awful at it. I never actually managed to win a war, let alone a game. But the Death and Dishonor DLC has just dropped again. I've got a pre-release press copy of that. Haven't played it yet, but again, that should be coming out tomorrow, which for you guys will have already happened at the time of watching this video. But I think I might jump into it, even if I just try one game and decide, no, I'm still terrible at it. I'm just going to get rid of that. Even if I just do one game and decide that I'm terrible at it and then don't play it again. Because I enjoy the game, I like the mechanics, and I really do wish that I was better at it. We could take admin tech. We're massively ahead of time. I think we'll leave it for a little bit. Let's take the... What's meritocracy either way, so let's take the admin. Base tax and lose admin, sure, because we're going to hit the cap anyway, so what's the point in worrying about that? So we're literally just waiting for our truce timer to end so we can go and jump in on these guys. That is due to happen in September of 85, or we're only in 84 at the moment. Again, we've got loads of free monarch points again. How much would it cost us for that tech at this point? If I was to click the button, it's not telling me exactly, is it? 837. Yeah, that's not an insignificant amount to spend. I mean, if we end up getting close to hitting the cap, then fine, but... 0 overextension, so that has all been sorted. I mean, I guess I could... No, these guys we've got the same truce with, haven't we? No, our truce with you has actually ended. We could actually declare war with you and bring Murgles in. So we could do it early. Because I could co-belligerize them. You've got a truce with Murgles. Have you guys split up? No, you're a vassal of Murgles. Do you know what? Screw it. We're just going to go ahead and do this. You're going to go ahead and move in over here. You are the one with a decent leader, so you move in over there. So we can get ready to go and jump on your capital. We should have some guys over there. Yep. So we're in a fairly good position. And I don't even think we're going to bother with the co-belligerization. So let's go in here. Let's go and declare this war. See, apparently we have a true... Oh, yeah, of course. Because we can't declare a war directly on you, can we? I don't think. It's not saying that they have a truce with me. But if I was to declare this war... It doesn't make sense. It says that I'm breaking a truce. But it's not showing a truce. Yeah, it's not showing that I have a truce with them. Although technically I'm not declaring on the vassal. I guess I am declaring on them. So, yeah, okay, fair enough. It looks like we are going to have to wait. That's fine. So we are in a regency at the moment. We are waiting for Matthias to become of age. Currently 9. Yeah, we are going to hit this cap. Let's just go split focus and just like 10-10-10 is perfectly acceptable at this stage of the game. Admiral 4330 becomes available for duty. Sure, that puts us over the limit, but I don't care. It's like we can oh, Admiral. Of course. Puts us over the limit, but that's fine. Now we've got a 2-star Admiral as well for the Heavies fleet. Let's go ahead and get diplomatic rep. Anything we can do with Mongolia to get rid of their liberty desire. What is it at the moment? 50. It's actually burning off already. That enforced religion is going away. But yeah, we could just go in and placate local rulers. 20 prestige? Sure, there we go. We've got no liberty desire now. Well, they've got some liberty desire, but they'll still help us. There we go. We've hit the cap. So, even though we've hit the cap and I'm going to lose some points, I'm just going to wait until we get to January because then we'll lose 10% on the modifier. There we go. So now it's only 50% over. So we'll go ahead and do that. Do you know what? I think we're going to go and take the military one as well. Put us right ahead of time. A colony has become self-sustaining. Which is that one, so let's go ahead and do that. And Mongolia's getting really boxed in. So we are now into 1785. We just need to wait until September, and then we'll be able to move in and take that. I've turned some of the forts on. We don't have any forts up here, really, which we could have done with, but we'll never get any built in time, so there isn't really much of a point in doing that. Who are you at war with? Austria. How did Austria manage to get in over here and occupy one province all the way at the back? Yeah, Austria are completely sieged out by the Ottomans. The Ottomans are actually really sort of chewing their way into Europe here. They're doing a very, very good job of that. This colony is now done. Is it? Yep, fantastic. So we can't colonize this, so we just go in and grab these provinces then. Yeah, let's keep taxing Mexico. Support independence from Spanish Brazil, sure. We're still making 26 ducats. Not too sure why that's so low. But okay, fine, I'll roll with it. So we're into June, we're getting there. We are close to being able to start this war. And in fact, we can also, or we should be able to repay that loan as well. So, loan is repaid. Royal marriage offer from Mongolia, yes please. Diplo, we're still 5 years ahead of time. And province war score cost, minus 20%. That's actually useful. Because that potentially means that, well, we'll still need 2 more wars for Vijayanagar, but it does mean we'll be able to take more stuff for war score if I'm willing to go over that 100% overextension, which is a big risk. Truce with Mughals has ended. Fantastical. You haven't got your alliance back, so we can declare war on you. Now, I'm tempted to just declare it straight on you. No, it won't bring them in. They're actually not going to come in. But Mughals will. We're declaring straight on you. You guys aren't coming into the war. So it says. So let's go ahead and throw down. You guys are going to move straight into there and hopefully get a stack wipe. You guys are going to move into... where is your capital? Your capital is Delhi, right? Yeah, so you're going to move into the capital there. And I'm going to start moving in with some of these guys. We'll use the... yeah, there's a lot of them have honoured their military alliance. That's a big stack, but luckily we're so OP at the moment that they're just going to get face melted, which is exactly what has just happened. So I'm not overly concerned about that. You guys could be up here doing something, I guess. Let's start getting you guys to sneak in around the back. Again, we're going to try and take the capital and just grab as much quick war score as possible down here at the front, really. There we go, their capital has already fallen. Already got 14% war score against them. Let's use you to go and sit on some of these forts. Really just trying to avoid pausing just to do everything right now. It's such a bad habit. I guess it's because I've never played multiplayer, so I've never got in the habit of just playing everything real time. But there again, when you're playing at a certain speed, there is a certain amount of pausing and stuff that you are required to do. And normally, if you were playing... normally... Oh, there's a fort there, is there? Is there honestly really a fort there? Wow, okay, so you're going to be no good. See, I have paused up because I've moved away from the actual main battle area, so I can't keep my eye on it at the moment. So let's go ahead and put you in down there. And go ahead and grab that. Because the problem is, if you're playing at a certain speed and you're not looking what's happening, there's a very good chance that an army will just, like, jump in on you. So I do try to sort of avoid that where possible. Right, you've got a stack over there. You're trying to march this way, actually. Let's go and block you in. Right, you are attempting to go on Mongolia. That's a big stack, so I'm just going to sit here and continue to siege this out, actually. Yeah, I could go and throw down in there. Let's throw in with you and see if we can occupy you guys. For you to get there, you've got to go, like, the really long way around. But we need to have some stacks around here to try and deal with the army that they're refielding. Let's just go ahead and keep trying to grab these forts where we can. And just take as many provinces as possible. You guys want to try and take all of these guys out. Yeah, so unfortunately Mongolia got a little bit wrecked there. You may come in and actually try and protect this army. Right, now I'm defending. You've come in to attack me. You've got a lot of men there. But you have taken the crossing penalty and you've taken the terrain penalty. And we won. Fantastic. Couldn't have asked for more there. And we can take a morale of armies guy as well, who we apparently didn't even have during that fight. So that makes life a lot easier for us. They've got a few little guys up at the top, being a bit annoying. But that's fine. Let's continue to go and grab some of these other forts, because it would be nice to see if we can sort of chase them down a little bit and block them in. See, this is the other problem when you play at speed, is you get so many pop-ups, and it's such a pain to deal with. You've literally stopped in the adjacent province, but I can't get to you, which is so annoying. So let's come down there and try and grab that fort. Can we get there with you? No, same problem. It's just forts everywhere. Now, you don't have a leader. Now, that is an issue. You, however, do have a leader. And we can move you up over there. So let's go ahead and do that. We might even catch them. I'm going to catch them here. Not sure. We took the penalties here, which is unfortunate. But I still think we're going to win. The game's getting really laggy now. You can see units moving. They're stuttering around all over the place. So this is another one of the reasons why I do quite a lot of pausing. So let's go ahead and let's just concentrate on forts, because we're just going to go for war score. We're already at 40%. So I should be able to get a decent amount of war score. Yeah, I'm just going to drop down to speed 2 while I'm in this war. I really didn't want to, but yeah, the game is chugging along at the moment. So this is Wasteland. We can't take that. Let's move in over... Oh, that's the long way around. Let's get you guys back around this way then, considering they are trying to grab stuff over here, and I'm not particularly thrilled by that idea. So let's go ahead and move some units in around this side so we can deal with those. They've got some quite big stacks, but if we can get these forts out of the way, that'll make it a lot easier for us. Yeah, you're pretty much fort blocked wherever you go, which is a bit annoying right now. But we're just literally grabbing everything behind them, and they're not really doing anything to stop that right now. So literally just waiting on forts to fall. We've got a wall breach over here. It is at 21%. But yeah, they've got a big stack. I'm not too sure where that stack's going. Since when have Venice been involved? Wait, what happened here? I've been pulled into 2 more wars, apparently. I didn't even notice this happen. I've got Venice over here sieging me out. What the hell are you doing, Venice? Okay, Venice aren't going to be too much of a problem, but we do need to get this other war done and dealt with as soon as possible. I guess this is some sort of independence war going on right now. I'm guessing most of our colonial nations can deal with this. Where's that stack that I had over here? Yeah, you get down here and just sort of like try and deal with these guys or something. This is a lot of stuff going on all of a sudden. No wonder the game started lagging. It's suddenly in 3 wars that I wasn't aware of. So yeah, this war with Murgles is going to have to end pretty soon so that we can go and deal with Venice. So what we're going to try and do is grab as many... can we get... Mongolia to come and attach over here? Be nice if we can. They're sort of heading towards me, and then we'll go and deal with Venice. It was my own fault. I decided to get involved in these wars of independence. Come on, Mongolia, march quicker. Right, there we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can grab any of these guys. We are being a little bit fort blocked. And again, we're just going to keep grabbing what we can. Not bothered about you at the moment, Venice, because we will certainly be dealing with you very shortly. Soon as we've got some forts over here. 48%. They're not at low war enthusiasm yet, but they will be. 28% for this one to fall. Right, are we actually going to get to engage any of these guys? Yes, we'll have a big stack here that we're about to smash down. Looks like they're going to come back and try and reinforce. That's fine. Now, they did get there in time, but we've got a couple of good rolls, luckily. And their lines are literally just falling apart. Even if they get these guys to reinforce, they've still got massive gaps in their front line. They have got a little, bit of a better flank right now, but yeah, we took that quite easily. We are going to have to get over here and deal with Venice very soon, though, because they are being a colossal pain in the hoop right now. So in the meantime, let's go in here and do this. 42% chance that we're going to grab this. Defenders desert, which is not the outcome we wanted. Let's keep grabbing some more territory. I'm coming for you, Venice. It might happen a little bit later, but I'm coming for you. We do have those... oh, God, they gave us the slip, didn't they? Let's see if we can't get up here and do something. We are winning this war overall. This is certainly not really a war to be concerned about. I'm more concerned about the fact that it's just lagging the flipping game out. That's the main issue I've got going with it right now. But yeah, we'll try and get... their war enthusiasm's already on 0. And again, there is a limit to the amount of stuff that I'm going to be able to take based purely on overextension. See, just taking that already puts me up to 96.9% overextension. 98% overextension, and they would be willing to do it. So let's take a load of money from them. And let's just go ahead and... let's just go ahead and send the demand. Oh, rejected? Really? I am quite surprised by that. Okay, let's go and smash some more of your armies then. Not too sure why it suddenly decided that that was rejected. It shouldn't have been. But oh well. Do what we can. What have we got down here? It's the Spanish fleet. 28 heavies, 3 lights, mostly transports. But you know what? That's not a big problem, because even though our even though we only have 30 heavies, we've got an admiral and they don't. So I'm tempted to try and chase off after them. I don't know where it's heading. It's obviously there's a lot of troops there. We still haven't even taken this yet either, and that is a province that I want to take as well. Hopefully that will fall soon. We did manage to kill their army. You can go ahead and take this. You guys go ahead and move over there. You guys move down and do that. You guys can unattach. Yeah, you're taking stuff over here, and Venice is being a pain in the hoop, but I'm about to go over there and give Venice a good kicking. However, said good kicking will be in the next video. Okay, so if this part here sounds different to the rest and kind of shoehorned in after the fact, that's because it is, and you've probably noticed that by the fact that the game screen has paused. The reason is, I recorded 4 videos back to back, and this was the 3rd. When I was recording the 4th video, the one after this that you're watching now, it got partway through the video, and then the whole thing decided to crash and restart my PC. I was able to recover the audio file, luckily, so I'd still got the commentary for the first 3 videos and most of the 4th, but the video that I was in the midst of recording, the 4th one, the one after this one, was completely lost. And also, because the game just crashed on me, I hadn't had an opportunity to save. Normally what I would do if I was expecting a crash is to save at the end of each episode. So at least if a video crashes, I can just reload from the start of that episode. But I've been lazy and haven't been doing that for a while, so I've got the manual save, which is the save at the end of episode 70, or I've got the auto save, which basically would have missed several years of gameplay out. So this is going to be the last video in this series. I'm not going to go back and redo that now. The game was having some terrible performance problems, mainly due to the fact that the big global wars going on were causing a lot of issues. Not even too sure, because I haven't come to edit yet, just how bad everything's going to be in terms of audio desync. So I think it's time to cut my losses with the Ming campaign. It's been absolutely fantastic. Really enjoyed it. Glad that I did that one. And then next time we will probably have a go as one of the Russian nations. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you're still enjoying EU4 as Ming. I will see you next time. And until then, goodbye for now.